If you'd like to support the channel, or you just enjoy helping me pay my child support, consider picking up a copy of my book, Discarded Horse Feathers, available at all major online retailers. Eric Mueller, host of the Eric Mueller podcast, reached out to me for help with his Blue Yeti condenser microphone. Actually, it looks like it's jumping all over the place. If I hold it in a specific position, then it will stay connected. But really, you gently move it and it loses connectivity. Could be a couple issues, but let's take a closer look. We'll start by unscrewing the lateral pivot fasteners to remove it from the mount. In order to avoid scarring, wrap a small piece of cloth over the buttons before pulling them straight out with the pliers. You can see the potentiometers in there. Next, there's a pair of screws hidden beneath a sticker at the base. Lightly heat to elegantly remove them. They're not even barely even on. The third and final screw can be seen after picking out the center cushion. Nice. And all these can be removed using a sized PH0 screwdriver. Oh, I can feel it giving. So when speaking about these USB connectors, occasionally it'll be that the connector widens, so this doesn't fit snug. But actually it fits snug, it's just the problem is that the connector is coming off the board. When it loses connection with the board, it loses connection with the computer or whatever device you have it plugged into. So had the problem have been a widened USB, perhaps we could have tightened it up. But in this case, we're just going to resolder or reflow those solder joints. Tin the tip of your warm soldering iron and using underside pressure, push the joint back in place while reflowing solder at the cracked joint. A note of caution, it will get hot. Actually, that might do it. Then you can lightly clean the joint with isopropyl alcohol. So now that we've resoldered, that piece is firmly in place, right? However, when you plug in that old cord, it still was a little wobbly. When it enters the USB port, there's a little tab that comes down and will lock it in place in that slot. So one thing that we can do, if you're gentle, is push it in, and that should give you a nice, firmer grip. With that front to back play, I'm going to squeeze it down a little bit. To ensure that we have a tighter fit. You can see now they're parallel. When before they were a little bit bowed out. Now it's just a matter of reassembling prior to testing. The microphone's owner later confessed that the unit got tugged, which lightly cracked that solder joint and bent the connector site. To correct for this design flaw, a right angle adapter can be purchased off eBay for a couple dollars, which would have avoided this malfunction. Come on, boy, work! Yeah! There you go. Even though it sits a little loose in there, it's not coming disconnected. Thank you guys for watching.